G'day folks, buenas tardes from Panama City. And today it's time for a 5-ish minute review of the place that I'm staying, the Baluarte Boutique Hotel here in Casco Viejo, which is the old town, or one of the two old towns of Panama City. And yeah, let's do it.
It's the 5-ish minute review on Andy's world journeys, yeah, and be damned.
Let's do it. Yes folks, I'm staying in Panama City for a few days and I needed a place to stay, funnily enough. I did try this hotel, but they were all booked out, very popular. But luckily for me, my hotel right here was not. That is the Baluarte Boutique. So how about we go inside and see what it's like. Folks, we have a lift here. Thank goodness when you have your heavy bags. It's not the world's fastest lift, I'll be honest. Dun, dun, dun.
The 5-ish minute review on Andy's world journeys, yeah.
And here we are. This is the room with a balcony. So it's a pretty simple room. I think I paid just 365 Australian dollars for 3 nights. That's just a little over 120 Australian dollars. So what's that, about 70, 75? They're saying that the rate is 75 US at reception. Here in Panama, they just use the US dollar. And so yeah, so here's the room. They come in and they make the bed every day, and there's a reasonably effective air conditioner. There's quite a few channels also on the TV, so that's nice. And well, who doesn't like a nice balcony? And here's the balcony. And you've got a little bit of a, well, it's not quite a square here. Oh, and there goes a school marching band, it looks like. Brass band. And down that way, we're right here in the old town here. And then we've got this derelict building right next to us. Although, yeah, that's a bit off-putting. But anyway, it even comes with one universal plug there, but no USB chargers. But otherwise, yeah, it's all looking pretty good here. So nice bed, bulky pillows. Not a huge fan of the pillows, to be honest, but the bed is comfortable and provides a good night's sleep. There is a refrigerator here for you, which is not. Oh, it is on. Yep, refrigerator there. And there's some good storage space to spread your stuff out, which I like. Then we have the bathroom. And forgive the fan, but the fan is loud. But there, hello, there's the mirror. This is the sink. Concrete edifice here. Not Doesn't really drain very well, so I would not necessarily a huge fan of that. The toilet is not well positioned. See the position here, that's basically pushing your left arm while you're sitting on the loo, and why they couldn't have just put this here, I don't know. I don't know. There is a paper towel dispenser, but there is not any paper towels. A little bit of soap there for you. And here is the shower. The shower is a good size shower. There's soap and shampoo as well. The hot water is pretty decent. However, the water pressure is probably lacking, I would say. Anyway, so what can I say? What do I feel about this this room? It's probably a little bit disappointing. It's smaller than I was expecting, just lacking a little bit in general. The comfort is okay. I just feel for, 70, 75 USD that it could be a little bit nicer. And you know what, I'm staying in, and my friend Graham's staying in another hotel, and he paid less, and it's much bigger, and he's got more amenities and all that. The staff here are really friendly and really helpful, so I give the staff here a thumbs up. There is a laundry service, which is basically $1 per item and 50 cents for undies and socks, which I just wash in my room. My biggest bugbear though is the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is fast and it's decent, and it does not connect to my laptop in my room. My phone manages to just pick up on the Wi-Fi, but essentially whenever I need to do anything on the computer that's internet related, I have to go downstairs into the lobby, into the restaurant area where they have the breakfast. So that's probably my biggest bugbear here. Actually, no, there is another bugbear, and that is the noise. Apparently on the weekends, it's crazy loud. Last night there was music pumping. I don't know what time it stopped. I was so tired I eventually fell asleep. But yeah, there is a lot of restaurants. This whole area is pumping, so it's probably a common problem. It's probably not a problem specific to the Hotel Baluarte Boutique, Panama, but it still can affect your sleep. Before I wrap this up, how about the breakfast, Andrew? Well, good morning at the Hotel Baluarte Boutique, Panama, and it's breakfast time here. Breakfast was included in my total tariff, and this is what I've got today. Scrambled eggs with sausages, bread, and watermelon. So, yeah. So it's made to order. It's not buffet, which is not a surprise. It's very quiet here. It's only 8:30. Anyway, I am about to tuck in and enjoy my breakfast. Tuck in and enjoy your breakfast at Hotel Boutique Baluarte, at Hotel Baluarte Boutique, Panama. All done. Hit the spot. Now it's watermelon time. Watermelon time. Style. Shut up, Andrew. Okay, folks, let's wrap this up now. All in all, I'm a little disappointed, but I don't hate the place. And the location is fantastic, and I think most tourists to Panama City want to stay in the Casco Viejo, the old town here. It's a very safe area. There are police all around. There's a little bit of hassle after dark, taxi drivers mostly, but otherwise it's not too bad. There's plenty of places to eat everywhere. Not the cheapest place when it comes to meals, to be honest, Panama City, but it is the capital, and you are right here in the tourist spot, so of course things are going to cost more, and they do, but you're certainly not wanting for choice. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me on this one. This place is okay, it's reasonably solid, but the Wi-Fi is a pain in the bum. Thank you for joining me as always. Don't forget to click like, comment and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel to grow. I really do appreciate it. Take care wherever you are in this big wide world. May the journey never end.